If you want the latest in weather conditions, be sure to tune in to our Busy Bee Plumbing Weather Report each weekday on Mornings on Main Street. Brought to you, of course, by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning. We will keep you updated on the latest conditions outside, like severe weather, heat, snow, rain, and even hail.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather on Main Street.
Well, good Thursday morning. Taylor Platt here with a quick update on your forecast. Starting off with a few clouds around, otherwise just mostly sunny conditions. And once we get to your afternoon and evening, see those pop-up showers and storms develop once again. It's going to be hot out there too. Temperatures getting up into the lower and middle 90s. Rain chances, they continue into your evening hours. So if you have any evening plans, have that umbrella and rain gear on hand just in case. Going into your Friday morning, start off the day with some clouds around. And once we get to the afternoon and evening, you guessed it, more showers and storms can be expected. 7-day forecast looks like this. We continue with the heat today and even tomorrow. Then we start to lower things off a little bit over the weekend. Then the heat cranks right back up, getting up to 95 and 96 degrees on Tuesday and Wednesday.
The 2025 United Way Stuff the Bus event is helping to make sure thousands of students will have the school items needed to start the school year. Welcome to Mornings on Main Street. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Get a look at the volunteers who joined together at Nissan Stadium to fill bag after bag with scissors, glue, crayons, paper, and folders. Schools in 9 counties will be on the receiving end of this effort. Erica Mitchell, Chief Information Officer for the United Way of Greater Nashville, shares her excitement for the day.
This is incredible. It's my favorite event of the year because it is all of our corporate partners coming together. It's the community coming together in support of students.
I'm told that over the last 17 years, nearly 300,000 bags have been provided to students thanks to this Stuff the Bus event. Stick with us because coming up, we're going to learn about babysitting classes and certifications through the American Red Cross of Tennessee. But first, let's get a check of our headlines. Students will no longer be able to have devices in classes in Wilson County schools. This includes cell phones and internet-capable watches. Student devices must remain in the student's backpack or out of direct possession during instructional times unless the teacher authorizes the use of the device for a specific educational purpose. The policy allows students to use the devices between classes, at lunch, and in the restroom. The Dickson County Director of Schools announced the school district is planning to break ground on the new Dickson County High School sports complex in a few weeks. The $7.3 million project includes a new turfed football field, new track, refurbishment of the old soccer field, 6 tennis courts, updated bleachers, a new drainage system on the field, and new equipment, along with refurbishments to comply with the Americans with Disabilities Act standards. The 2 new mother-baby rooms and the new labor and delivery room in the Women's Center at Maury Regional Medical Center has been completed. These additions support the health system's continued commitment toward reimagining patient care and follow a record-breaking number of births at Maury Regional Medical Center in 2023 and 2024. Other expansion projects underway at Maury Regional Health include the development of the outpatient pavilion and the Orthopedic Surgical Institute and expansion of the Heart Center.
Deep in a forest at Nashville Zoo, new creatures here for you to view. Phantoms graced in black and white swing high in trees of dappled light. In rocky crags, tall and steep, small antelopes with nimble feet. A wise old man with beard of white, a sentry perched on stony height. Amidst it all, a hunter lies, with coat of gold and steely eyes. A new adventure just for you. Leopard Forest at Nashville Zoo. Open now.
They walk among us, but at 240 miles per hour, they become something more. They're thrill seekers, risk takers, and maybe just a little bit unhinged. Buckle up. This new era of speed, this racing revolution, it's just getting started.
Busy bee, yeah, busy bee. If you need
Hold on, y'all, hold on. I need to make a call. Hey, this is Brianna with Busy Bee. I'm giving you a call to let you know your technician is on his way.
3-3.
Guys, not yet. Not yet.
Busy bee, oh,
Now
busy
I'm ready,
bee.
guys.
Call 775-7833.
When it comes to babysitting, you want to make sure if you're a teen that you have all your I's dotted and your T's crossed and everything that you need to know. It's not just as simple as watching children. It can be a little stressful. To tell us more about how you can get special training for babysitting, we are here at the American Red Cross of Tennessee. I have Jill Hernandez with me. I also have Chris Morse. Thank you both so much. Let's talk about your roles here with the Red Cross first off.
Hi, yeah, I'm a product manager and I oversee the caregiving products and the mobile applications.
I'm so excited to learn about the app that you have for the babysitting training. Now for you, Chris, what is your role here?
I am a training services instructor.
Okay, so you're really hands-on with everyone that comes in.
Yes.
Tell me, what age range do you help or are you seeing?
Most of them are 10 to 12, but we have as young as 8 and up to 16.
I'm so curious because I know babysitting, I'm going to date myself, and that's fine. I was in the 90s, and I don't remember having training available. And I thought, oh, I've got it, I'm fine. But you want to make sure that kids know exactly what they're doing. What are they learning in the training?
All kinds of great stuff. They're learning about how to keep the kids safe, important skills such as bottle feeding, spoon feeding, diapering. We talk about bathing and safety with the tubs and all that sort of stuff. How to respond to different emergencies, basic first aid, just everything to keep the kids safe and help them be a better babysitter.
Now, Jill, tell me, when was this revamped?
This was in March 2025.
Okay, so this is fresh. This is new.
Yes.
What went into revamping this? What was that discussion, I guess, on the back end?
Oh yeah, there was a lot of internal discussions about what should be in the course, what should stay in the course, what should be updated. Our first and really important step is to go to market research.
Okay.
What do our customers want? What do they see in the course? One of the things that we really emphasized was CPR training and having access to learning those life-saving skills in addition to the babysitter's training course content.
Well, then talk with me about what we have here and how this helps you in your training.
These are the tools that we use to instruct the students.
Okay.
So, everyone knows what a baby bottle is. It's just standard actual childcare stuff, and we use our CPR mannequins to practice those skills. And then, of course, we have a larger mannequin to represent an older child.
Gotcha. So with the baby, I think, it's easy to feed the baby, but there's a proper way to hold the child and to hold the bottle. Demonstrate that for us, if you don't mind. And in case you didn't know, again, this is just a little look at what you're going to learn. So I encourage you to take part in the training provided by the Red Cross. Okay. Now, do most kids know that when they come in?
Some have a general idea.
Okay.
But they have to hone the skills a little bit.
I hear you.
Because they see infants and children all over the place as they travel throughout the world. But we want to make sure that they're using the right support for the neck and everything to keep the infant safe. And so we practice the skills, and they have fun doing it, and they learn a lot.
That is great to hear. Is it typically the parents reaching out to you to say, hey, I want my child to be a part of this training class, or do you have the kiddos reaching out being like, hey, I want to know what to do?
We ask a lot of the students that kind of question, and sometimes it's the parents want them to get the training, and sometimes they've begged their parents because they want to be a babysitter and they want to do it right.
In your minds, how important is this?
Extremely important.
Very important.
So with the training, how do they connect with you to get scheduled for a training class?
Well, they can do that online at redcross.org and take a class, just like we do for all of our classes. And you can just search for one close to you and sign up online.
So you have these classes in different locations. You don't have to necessarily drive to your main office here in Nashville.
Correct. For this area, we have some of them in Franklin.
Okay.
And then we have a lot of them here. I believe there's some in Murfreesboro. Different places around the area.
That's terrific. Talk to us about the app.
Yeah, the app is a wonderful resource that is designed for babysitters, but anyone can use it. And what you learn in this app is just supplemental to what you learn in class. There's the business of babysitting, that they can learn leadership, and then the skills like diapering, picking up and holding a child. There's videos, images, micro learning, so it's a quick, easy way to go in and just refresh or learn if you haven't taken the class. So that's what they can learn. There's also really fun features like a records tab. So if they're babysitting someone, then they can put their name, age, maybe medications, what they're allergic to, family notes, and then the next time that they go in to babysit, they can pull up those notes and say, okay, I remember they have a dog, they need to take them out, or special information that is relevant to that child or that family.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And where do we find the app?
You can go to the Apple or Google Play stores and search childcare, and you can download it for free. It is a free app. So, yeah.
Before the end of the training class, how do you know that the attendees have absorbed what you've been teaching? How do you know that?
We observe them on all the skills, and then like on the first aid ones, just like we do with all Red Cross first aid classes, we give them an assessment, a practical situation where they have to show us that they're retaining the information well enough to actually respond to an emergency.
And I'm seeing a training handbook right here. Does this go to just those who come to the class, or can we order this?
Well, everyone that comes to the class gets it, but I don't see why they couldn't order it offline.
Okay, so this is the Babysitter's Training Handbook. For those watching right now, say if it's, a family, they have an older child with some siblings, what would be the top 5 things that older sibling needs to know when it comes to babysitting? Do you have like maybe 5 things, 3 or 5 things that the parent should make sure that child knows before watching any younger children?
For me, it's all about the safety. I'm a big safety guy. And one of the things that this really hones in on, there's some videos with interviews with a water safety person and a fire chief to go over fire safety and water safety. I think that's right at the top of my list. And basic first aid, because kids get hurt. Obviously for a major thing, you want to call 911, but a little cut and scrape, if the babysitter can handle it, keep the kid comfortable and safe. Those are my top right there.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And then I would say also within the app there are quizzes that they can go back and refresh and test their knowledge on the information that they learned in class.
Yep.
That's terrific. I cannot wait to find this app. You guys make sure that you're downloading this application as well. What should we have in our first aid kit?
Well, we have first aid kits online on redcross.org. So
I love it.
Definitely recommend any of the kits there.
Jill, Chris, is there anything that I haven't asked? You want to make sure that people know?
Yeah, just I would just echo the safety features of, you think babysitting, you can just go in and watch a child, but it really is a big responsibility.
Huge.
So having the training and knowing what to do in situations where they might need it is just really valuable.
And the comfort level that I'm sure your older child or any babysitter out there will feel after knowing, all the necessary things they should know for babysitting, I think that will just help them.
Confident, empowered to go out and do a great job.
Thank you both so very much, Jill Hernandez and Chris Morse with the American Red Cross of Tennessee. We appreciate your time and all of this information. Be sure to reach out for the training course, the babysitting training course, and be sure to download that app. We'll have that app once again for you when we come back.
At Delta Dental of Tennessee, we know our success begins and ends with providing superior quality service, and that includes serving those who need it most. This year, we're celebrating 25 years of giving back to the community we call home. Delta Dental, along with our Smile 180 Foundation, supports Tennessee's dental colleges and oral health education, children's hospitals, free and reduced cost dental clinics, and other like-minded charities. Here's to the next 25 plus years of ensuring healthy smiles.
being in Tennessee, we wanted to try to keep it as local as possible. So we have an entire section of our menu that is just dedicated to local whiskeys like Uncle Nearest, Jack Daniels, of course, George Dickel, Nelson Brothers, Greenbrier whiskey, and all of our taps are all local. From 2 o'clock until midnight, we've got food every day for you guys. A good handful of appetizers, some entrees, and a couple salads and things like that. My name is Ethan Kanata. Please come down and see us at the Pick Lobby Bar here at the Omni in Nashville.
There's a line that links us all. Most of the time, we don't even think about it. But it's everywhere. Illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart, we believe in the power of good energy. And as your family and region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Welcome back. If your child is interested in babysitting, you do still have a couple spots open at this Saturday's training class in Nashville. But to find a class near you, just head to redcross.org or download that mobile app. We're going to leave you today with some fun facts about the Nashville Zoo's recently opened leopard forest. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
It took about 2.5 years to put leopard forest together, so it takes a lot to be able to create something with this kind of authenticity to it. You know, we want people to feel like they're in another part of the world, and that takes time to be able to develop out. So we're happy to be able to finally open it. We have 3 leopards, 3 or more leopards. We have a male and 2 females. The male's name is Jabari, and then the 2 females are Natasha and Rosa. And Rosa is a black leopard, so she has, you can still see her spots when the sun hits her just right, but otherwise she's a black leopard, and we're still working on kind of transitioning her out.
Where did you get these leopards from? What do they come from?
Different zoos. You know, zoos have cubs all the time, and so they raise them up, and when they get to be of age, they need to be going somewhere besides where their father is, right? They don't need to stick around for that. So the way zoos work and the way to keep animals surviving, endangered animals like this are part of an SSP program. That stands for Species Survival Plan, and it's developed by the AZA to help manage animals under human care, to keep them genetically compatible and diverse. And to do that, they will pair up males and females that have different genetic makeups to continue to have that family tree thrive. And so that's where we get our males and females. They usually come from other zoos. And this SSP, the person that oversees the SSP, which interestingly is a stud bookkeeper, that person kind of identifies, this is a good male to go with both of these females. Let's send them to Nashville and see if they can make cubs. The keepers really kind of introduce them over a period of time. You know, they'll open up doorways with some fencing in between called a howdy door, and that kind of lets them introduce themselves to each other. And then we identify when the time is right for them to get together. Usually that's when the female goes into estrus and she's more receptive to having a male around, and we introduce them together and they stay together for a little while. We watch them very closely. Sometimes we record it. I know it's kind of usual, a little creepy, but that's how we roll here. That's how we got to keep an eye on them for something like that. Hey, let's go stroke.
People are amazed at the variety and quality of guests we bring into Main Street Sports today. But when you've been in this business for nearly 40 years and you never throw away a phone number, it's pretty easy. Right, Wade?
Absolutely. And Wynn agrees with me. Check out some of our guests featured on Main Street Sports today.
Step back and catch my breath. But I expect nothing less from you, big boy. Let's get going.
We make it work pretty good. So
the fans are tremendous. It's fantastic.
It was really amazing.
Yeah.
From preps to pros, you never know who's going to stop by, so be sure to listen to and watch Main Street Sports today from 2 to 4 p.m. daily on the MSM TV app.